Hello gang, welcome to another video. This week we're going to be eating like Florence Pugh.
Let's spell out. So, yeah, it's gonna happen.
Today we're going to eat freaking good because Florence Pugh eats freaking good. I love her. I just think she's the most like down to earth, normal, lovely person who just hasn't been tainted by Hollywood. And if you've ever seen any interviews with her ever, she's talking about food. And if you even used to follow her on Instagram, she used to do cooking with Flo. So this girl knows how to cook, she knows how to eat, and everything she spoke about is such a contrast to our Kylie Jenner what I eat in a day. So let's get started. She starts every day with a cup of Yorkshire tea, which is the only tea. I'm so glad she didn't say like PG tips, because no way would I be buying PG tips.
Do it for Yorkshire!
Yorkshire tea is the only tea. Yorkshire tea, splash of milk, then we're gonna get on to make breakfast.
I can't have anything before I've had my tea. I have a Yorkshire tea.
Now, when Florence is talking about food, she gives us options. She has a whole variety of things on there. She has for when she's not feeling that hungry, for when she's having a really big day, for when she's got a day off and she's got time to like cook a little bit more. She gives us options for everything.
Usually for brekkie, I'll do at least 2 boiled eggs. I grab and go sometimes I'll make a smoothie, like either a protein banana, like make it jazzy with some leaves and some spinach stuff, or I'll just take a protein bar and have it with my black coffee. I'm a simple breakfast person if I'm working. If I'm not working, then I'll have the lot. I'll usually do what my dad does and make like a half full English.
Our 2 breakfast options were 2 eggs. Just 2 eggs, which I don't know if I can get behind that, to be quite honest. And obviously we're doing this plant-based version, so what do you want from me to have 2 boiled eggs with a bit of salt on the side? As nice as that sounds, I think she would have that and then have a bigger like lunch and dinner, or she would have a massive full English. But everything else that she spoke about within the video was quite big and quite hearty, so I'm gonna go for the egg option. However, being a plant-based baby, we're gonna mix it up ever so slightly. So I found this on our shop, and it's plant-based scramble. I've never used this before. I only recently used the like cracked version, which I think is the same thing. So I'm gonna try and make some scrambled eggs on sourdough. From watching many a Florence video, I know she loves sourdough, so she could get behind this breakfast, I know it.
Paired with lovely Bucks Fizz.
Okay, heat oil in a non-stick frying pan, happening. Once the pan is hot, shake and pour 125 milliliters of super good. I'm gonna try and make this like exactly what's on the picture. It's gonna take 10 minutes. Wow, I feel like a normal egg would not take that long. Does she have protein? What? Okay, what I usually find with any rubbishy alternative like this, there's no protein. There is freaking protein. There is 9 grams of protein, almost 10. 9.7 grams of protein per 100 milliliters, and I'm having 125. Simmering it away, doing what it needs to do. Then I'm making a little bit of avocado because I found one that was about ready. I mean, it could have had a bit longer, but do you know what? Whatever. Got some salt and pepper in there because Florence would season. I know she would season. We also have a little bit of sourdough just popped out the toaster. I say a little bit, that's a large slice. But I'm so excited, this is gonna be delicious. Honestly, look how much it's made. Surely not. I mean, I'm low-key glad because if it's gross, then I don't want loads of it, but also what the hell? In the words of Florence Pugh, every shit meal can be made better by hot sauce. So we're just gonna go ahead and already put the hot sauce on there because I feel a little bit like this is already gonna be a little bit shit, you know? Let's just see. The bread is so big, I'm not gonna get any topping with the first bite. I'm gonna really try. I got olive sourdough. So good. Next bite is gonna be some of the egg. Now then, not eggy, but not bad. Like, I think because there is so little of it, and we've got lots of other stuff going on, it's actually eatable. I was worried that I'd ruined it, but it's actually okay. And she has a black coffee with breakfast.
And then a black coffee. I'll have a black Americano. That will sort me out for a good few hours.
A little bit sad about that, but it's okay. If you haven't seen my Kylie Jenner video, I can tell you for free that I was not happy dancing at breakfast. I was in bits with breakfast. What a gem. God bless Florence. That was delicious. And now I have a whole loaf of that sourdough to get through this week, and I'm so happy. Rex, I just wanted to take a sip of coffee, if that's okay. The only sad part of this breakfast is that she would have a black coffee. Who do you think I am to want a black coffee? Like, come on. I can already smell that it's like strong. I mean, it's fine, but it would just be like 100 times nicer with a little splash of milk in it. Anyway, we'll get through this. Also, I really feel as though I might have some hot sauce all over me because there is some on the table, so let me know. As much as I've enjoyed Florence's breakfast, what I do not enjoy is this. Why is there so much washing up? Like, I'm sorry, I don't want to do that. This is why I have cereal for breakfast, because it's just a bowl and I can deal with leaving that till lunchtime or dinner time or whenever Nathan comes home. But there's no way. Like, it took probably half an hour total to make that, eat that, and now I still have to wash up. That's a lot to ask in the morning, Miss Flo. I'm treating myself to what I'm gonna call not that much work Wednesdays, because my Wednesdays are actually kind of hectic and I wanna get a run in. I go to pole, I have PT, I am a single dog mom and I need to get Nathan. Today is gonna be a day of not that much work because I never get that much done anyway, and then I get annoyed at myself because I made such a big to-do list. Today, I'm just gonna make sure that all my clients are 10-10. I'm gonna snoop on their week so far, see how they're doing, call them out on their shit. Oh, and I've been listening to Prince Harry's book on Spotify. I wouldn't recommend it. I can't lie to you, it's so bloody long, and only now am I getting to like the Harry and Meghan type stuff, which is interesting to learn about like what actually went on and how the royal family actually was towards her and things like that. So that is interesting. So I'm gonna put that on while I go through everyone's dashboards. Don't bother. If you need an audiobook, Paris Hilton is the one to listen to. So good and so insane. I don't care your thoughts on Paris Hilton, just go and freaking listen to it. My work took a little bit longer than I anticipated, and now I have to walk the dogs before I go to PT. Then I have pole straight after, which means that I usually get home about 2, which means then when am I gonna run and eat? Like, when am I gonna have time to eat? I've not thought this through. Why is there still so many pots? I don't know why I'm surprised, because I haven't done them. But then I have to make this big old salad for my lunch, which actually I'm looking forward to. Maybe I'll make it now, and then when I get back, it's there, it's ready to go. I could even take it with me and eat it in between pole. Okay, I'm gonna do that. What time are we on? I can do that. I can spend 10 minutes, make this salad, take it with me, eat it before pole, come back, have time for a run. Ugh, plan. So lunch is a big Greek style salad.
I'm going for like a small but really energizing salad,
which I'm gonna make right now. Within the Harpers Bazaar video, Florence literally can't say enough about the Greek diet and the way that they eat. And dinner is gonna be hefty. So we're gonna have a nice light lunch, loads of veg, a little bit of fake feta, olive oil, all that good stuff. It's gonna be delicious. Always gotta give the end to the dogs. Don't you? Sit. Spin. Not quite. Salad and dressing to take with me to the gym. I have like a 20-minute layover between finishing at the gym and going to polls, so I'll have that. And I also have made 2 more for me and Nathan tomorrow, so looks like I'm going to be eating like Florence tomorrow too. Dogs are walked. I'm ready for pole and PT. Just going to take my lunch with me in this little cute string bag. This is why I don't do just normal daily vlogs, by the way, because every single day would be the same. It would be so boring. But we've got some shorts on, we've got our legs out, we're ready to go get some bruises at pole. I just had my lunch. I didn't film me eating my lunch because I ended up just eating it at the desk in the gym, and it was delicious. It was literally just onions, lettuce, feta, tomatoes, cucumber, and that little dressing that I made, and chef's kiss. Very excited that I have that for lunch tomorrow because that's energised me, ready for some pole. I don't know that Flo would allow it. She doesn't give me energy drink energy, you know? She gives me a cup of tea all day, but don't tell her. I'm ready to run. I feel fueled, I feel energised, there's enough food in my system. Rex is also ready to go for a run, and it's going to be great. It's my first run back for a little while. Florence and her yummy food is going to see me through. Finished my run, just came back, swapped dogs, then went out for a walk with Luna. So I still had like my sunglasses on and everything. And I walked down like kind of a busy path near us, but Luna doesn't care about anyone or anything. So I just thought, oh, we'll walk down there. And I was thinking, why is everyone looking at me? I was thinking, for God's sake, are we not over the fact that she's an XL bully now? Like, really, I've not met anyone who cares. Like, no one is bothered. I was thinking, why is everyone looking at me? I think it's probably because it's quite cold. I'm wearing really small shorts. Because they don't know the part where I went to pole and went to a run before. He's be thinking, oh my God, everyone's looking at Luna. No, they were looking at me because I look like an idiot. So I've put everything into my fitness pal, the same as I did with Kylie. And so far, I've not put dinner in yet because I want to scan everything properly. But so far, we're on 836 calories and around 21 grams of protein. Now, I gotta let her live on the protein front because the lack of protein is me making it plant-based for sure. However, the fact that we're already on, what did Kylie's come up with, like 1,100 or 1,200 calories, and that was the full day. That was snacks, that was dinner, that was everything all in one, and already we're gonna beat that. We're gonna push that out of the park. And what I also really love from her What I Eat in a Day, she's having like big nourishing meals rather than snacking lots throughout the day, and everything is super balanced. There's protein, there's fats, there's micronutrients, there's carbs, there's everything you could ever possibly want. Like, if you want to follow a What I Eat in a Day, follow hers. Watch some of her videos of her talking about food, because the way she just has such food freedom and such enjoyment in the food that she makes, that is the relationship we all need to have with food.
Mwah. That's what I want for din-dins.
Off to go get Nath. Then I'm gonna need to start making dinner because we're having a bloody roast.
What I fancy for dinner is I'm gonna go home to my parents, and my dad has this wonderful ability of looking in the fridge where there's nothing and just creating this mega feast. And I'm gonna get Dad to cook me his famous roast chicken with his potatoes and chorizo and his vegetables.
It's a Wednesday and we're having a roast. Who do we think we are? Florence Pugh. Gang, I'm drained, you know. I've come for a little lie down. Now that I've stopped, I'm like, there's nothing left. But we've got a big big roast in the oven. I cooked all the potatoes, I cooked all the stuffing, I cooked all the carrots, I cooked all the parsnips, I cooked the whole roast. So hopefully we're gonna have enough for tomorrow as well. We're just gonna be eating like Florence Pugh for the rest of our lives. I'll obviously show you the full dinner when it's done so you can judge my roasts. I know what you're like. But overall, I'm delighted. In fact, I'll show you what calories we're on. We're finishing the day on 2,000 calories, which honestly couldn't be more perfect. That's kind of the general recommended amount for any regular standard person. We've had a lot of micronutrients. I had avocado for breakfast. I had obviously loads of veg in the salad. I'm having more veg with my roast this evening. Honestly, more veg than I would normally eat, and I'm literally plant-based. I literally eat plants. I am chuffed to bits. We're only on 50 grams of protein, I will say that. But again, if this wasn't plant-based, I would have had real cheese, I would have had real eggs, I would have had a whole roast chicken. So I think it would have been much more balanced. But that is obviously something to take into consideration. Again, if you're copying someone's meals, you need to be making adjustments according to you and your dietary requirements. And I would definitely need a little bit more protein, a couple of protein shakes in there. And because Miss Flo is not a snacker and she's not a sweet-toothed girl.
I do like a dessert, but it's not, I don't go for dinner gagging for the dessert. I go for dinner like gagging for the cheese board or the starter.
I've not got like an after-dinner snack. She was like, I'm not really a dessert person. Sorry, who's not really a dessert person? That would be my only complaint. In fact, 2 complaints. A lot of washing up. Where's the sweet treat? I'm gonna be needing a sweet treat. Anyway, let me know who you would like for me to do next. I'm thinking, I've got a couple of options, shall I tell you? Travis Barker is one that I have, who's obviously plant-based anyway, so that will be good. I have Gwyneth Paltrow, of course. Emma Chamberlain, who I think was vegan or was veggie. The Gwyneth Paltrow one actually isn't as bad as I thought it would be, but it will still be interesting to do. Let me know which one of those you want to see next, and I will get plotting and get meal prepping.